I'm not going to be on here for too long. I just had to take a moment to talk to you about something that you guys know that when something is on my mind, I will talk about it right then because I like to talk to you and I like to share ideas with you. And I like being a professor every day of the week. That's what I am. That's what I do. I've been a college professor for a long time. You guys should know that by now, but if you don't, now you know. Let me jump in and have a quick conversation with you guys about something that involves an NBA star that you probably know about, Draymond Green. Draymond Green plays for the Golden State Warriors. He is a really good player. He's a defensive stopper. He's getting better on offense. He's solid. You know, he's a solid dude as an athlete, and I'm very, very respectful of that. I think he's a great player, and he seems like a guy that has a vision for his life. And you can't ask for much more than that from a black man, right? In terms of contributing positively to the community. He even partners with LeBron James on his production company. All kinds of really cool stuff that I think is really going to be great for him long term. But here's something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I want to kind of run this over your brain real quick and let you guys kind of process this with me out loud. One thing Draymond said that was really interesting was he was being interviewed on CNBC. And I think it was CNBC. And he basically said he wants to be a billionaire by the age of 40. And I thought that was a really powerful statement for an athlete to make. I think it's quite possible for him. When I saw it, I said, "Oh yeah, okay, well, he makes millions of dollars. That's great. Yeah, good job, black man. Set a goal for yourself." I love it. I think it's outstanding. I have no issue at all with what Draymond said he wanted to do. I think every black man should say stuff like that. I think it's amazing, right? But here's the thing, right? So I started processing this, and I was actually sitting there with my students last night on my master class on investing. We meet every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, and I was talking to my students, and I started doing the math. And I was trying to scale down Draymond's income. I think Draymond makes about $17 million a year, maybe a few million more from endorsements, but no more than maybe 22 million a year. And when somebody makes 22 million a year and they say, "I want to be a billionaire," nobody blinks an eye, right? Nobody, says, "Oh, that's crazy. That's too much. There's no way. It's not possible." It's not a big deal. It's like, yeah, of course, you're Draymond Green. You're on TV. You make all this money. Of course, you'll be a billionaire, right? But check it out. So here's what I thought. Here's what I did, right? I took Draymond's income. Let's say it's 22 million. And I said, well, okay, so if Draymond makes 22 million and he says, "I want to be a billionaire," that's equivalent to a person who makes 22,000 saying, "I want to be a millionaire." But how many people do you know who make $22,000 a year say, "I want to be a millionaire by the age of 40? How many? Has anybody ever heard anybody say that? I mean, and have them actually really be believed. Like, have nobody even question, nobody even say, tell me yes or no. Have you ever had anybody say that and people in the room not say, "Well, wait a minute, are you sure? Like, that's a lot of money," right? Terrell, H-Town Click, what do you think? I mean, and so the reason I bring that up is because, I think it's interesting that, when Draymond says, "I want to be a billionaire," and he's making 22 million a year, we don't blink an eye. But if I were making 22,000 a year and I said, "I want to be a millionaire by 40, people would probably consider that to be impossible. Right now, even if I made 80,000 a year, you just multiply it by 4, because poor, people that are poor, they have less disposable income than, say, wealthy people, right? But still, let's take the income, multiply by 4, multiply by 5. Most people that make 100,000 a year don't expect to be millionaires by 40. They just expect to keep working their job, until they're old and they retire and they die. So I thought that was really fascinating. I think Draymond's going to do it. I think part of what's going to allow him to do it is a couple of things. One, when you're in that elite space like he's in, you get exposure to other people who are also wealth builders. Stephen Siebold, when he wrote a book about how wealthy people think, he basically said that when you're around wealthy-minded people, you become a wealthy-minded person. So when Draymond was talking about how he's in the locker room and all the guys are talking about their investments and their portfolio, they're not talking about, "Oh, I got this, this is how many women I have, this is how nice my car is." They don't get into that as much. It sounds like they're getting into, "Oh, I invested in this startup, or I invested in this company, and this is the investment that I did. It made me, $5 million last year," or whatever. That's one thing. So he has a climate and a culture that's built and conducive for wealth building. That's very important. A lot of black families don't have that. That's why you want to talk up to your family about wealth. So your children, when they grow up and their siblings and they're talking to their cousins, they can all be sort of doing the same thing. The second reason I think Draymond is going to get close to his goal of being a billionaire, maybe he's actually going to achieve it, is because he's thinking like an investor. He's taking his money and he's looking for ways to put his money to work for him. He's not, he's not tricking it off. He's not, just spinning it all up, thinking that he has no goal. If you have no long-term financial goals, then you won't achieve any of your goals because you have no goals. You can't achieve something that does not exist. So, for him, it sounds like he's very clear about, okay, this is my goal. And he said that every action he takes, he asks himself, does this get me closer to my goal? So it's very important for you to have goals in your life, goals with your money, because that will become your little radar detector that'll guide you to where you want to get to. The third reason that Draymond will probably come close to his goal or achieve it is confidence. He's just confident. He has money, so money makes you confident. He has some success. Success makes him confident. Winning championships makes you confident. And a lot of black people don't have a lot of economic confidence. We don't believe that we're meant to build wealth. We don't believe that we're as good as white people. We don't believe that we're capable of achieving big goals. We just kind of think that we're meant to be in second place. And so if you're a person who's in first place, who believes you're meant to be in second place, then are you going to finish the race in first place? Or are you going to finish the race in second place? You're probably going to finish the race where you believe that you're supposed to be. So a lot of black folks, when we talk about wealth, and I get people that get mad at me for speaking in an optimistic way about my own people, but I do that deliberately because I need our confidence to come up. If you don't have confidence, you can't do anything. It doesn't matter if you have the skill and the opportunity. If you have skill and opportunity but no confidence, then you will not achieve the goal. Black people need a boost in our self-confidence when it comes to economics. That comes through training and practice and a few successes, a few touchdowns here and there, and that'll get you going. So Draymond has a tremendous amount of confidence because nobody actually told him, like, hey, wait a minute, bro. You making 22 million a year saying that you want to be a billionaire is like a person making 22,000 a year saying they want to be a millionaire. Like, nobody expects a guy making 22,000 a year to be a millionaire by the age of 40. Nobody expects that. It doesn't happen, right? But Draymond doesn't know that. Draymond does not care. Draymond it just says, whatever, I'm going to figure it out, right? And when you have confidence and faith in things that you cannot see, things that you cannot necessarily touch, tangible things, when all the smart people tell you that it's not possible, but you're not paying attention to them and you just kind of go with your gut and your instinct and your destiny, then what happens is your subconscious mind and your spirit kind of fills in the void. It fills in the void between that which is possible and that which is impossible. And next thing you know, you've done the impossible. It's like how the bumblebee, they say the bumblebee is too fat to fly. He's too heavy. His wings are too small. He's not supposed to fly, but nobody ever told the bumblebee that, right? So sometimes being too smart can make you too stupid. Sometimes knowing too much can make you a little bit dumb. Sometimes listening to too many experts can literally cause you to miss out on your destiny, your greatness and opportunity. And if anybody has the ability to do things that experts predicted we can never do, it's black people. We are, extraordinary. We have overcome things that other people thought were going to kill us. And I think that that's true in almost every arena where we have confidence. So keep having confidence, keep building, keep growing, keep getting stronger. That was my quick message for you today. I'm going to say I'm really proud of Draymond. I think it's great, and I hope he achieves his goal. And if there's anything I can do to help, I don't know who watches. I know hundreds of thousands, millions of people watch me and stuff like that. So if somebody from Golden State, if somebody knows Draymond and wants to just send this message on to him, tell him I said, good job, black man. You have inspired a lot of people, and I wanted to share your message because I think it's great. Now I'm about to go, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to support intelligent black media spread throughout the world, please go to intelligentblackpeople.com. That's intelligentblackpeople.com. We'd love to have your support. Last but not least, we have that new film coming out about black wealth builders, young black wealth builders. Sorry, it's called Young Moneymakers. Rick Mathis is going to be the filmmaker. It's a partnership with our company, Boyce Watkins Films, and his company, and the film's going to get done. And so if you want to be a part of the project, you want to be an executive producer, you want to just buy advanced copies or support the film on any level, we could use your support. Please go to weyoungmoneymakers.com. That's weyoungmoneymakers.com. That's where the GoFundMe campaign is set up and everything else. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Take care and have a good day. I'll see you soon. Peace.